SPUFalcons.com. I'm here with Sophie Beadle after an impressive 6-1 home victory over Central Washington. Sophie, your thoughts on the win?
I thought it was a really good win. I think we knew we had to come in here and get a result. We have a really big game on Saturday, so I think this was an easy game to overlook, but I thought we did a good job of showing up and getting early goals.
You mentioned an early goal in the 8th minute. McKenna Ritz gets one. First off, she has a real knack for, I think this is her 6th time she scored the first goal for your team.
Yeah.
She gets early goals. Why is that, do you think?
I don't know. Ritzy's always really mentally locked in, so I think that could be part of it. She's always really engaged. I think she puts herself in really good positions too, and I think she knows kind of what spots to be when certain people have the ball. So. Well,
she put herself in a good position today, and you're the one who found her for that first goal. Describe what happened on the play.
I think Soph kind of played me in. I think the defender was almost kind of there. I remember poking it kind of down the line and just right before I think I kind of hit it over. So just trying to get it under me and kind of get on the ground, and Ritzy was, of course, in the right spot at the right time.
Now, at that time, for those people who don't play soccer and kind of wonder, do you have a chance to look up and pick out a player? Did you see Ritz, or are you trying to put her to a spot there?
I see kind of blurs of people. I don't think I didn't really plan for it to be Ritzy, but I did see 3 players making runs, so I kind of just look up and try to find a maroon shirt.
Great. A little over 5 minutes later, that lead doubled, and you got the goal. Describe what happened on that play.
I remember the goal kicks weren't really going very far, so Soph did a good job of winning the first ball, and I think I just pounced on it. Just saw the goalie come out and chip the goalie. So.
You make it sound so easy. Sophia Chilzik headed it in, and the ball's bouncing a little bit, kind of looped in there, and you have a keeper coming at you. You're maybe 13 yards away. You first time that ball. Describe the thought process, and are you picking a spot? You're more worried the keeper? What's going on in your head there?
I think in that spot it's really easy to kind of panic and whiff on it. So I was just trying to make good contact and get it over the goalie because I knew the goal was wide open.
Great. Well, Sophia Chilzik, that was her 13th assist, and she that leads the league in there. She got one of her own for the 3rd goal. She's really had a spectacular year. Why is Sophia Chilzik so effective?
Oh my God, so many reasons. She's so physically dominant. She's super smart on the ball. She does a good job of opening up space for other people, which ultimately rewards her in the end, I think. She's a really bright soccer player, and she's really competitive and strong. I love playing with her.
Well, you had a 4-0 lead at halftime. Coach Busey obviously knew, like you mentioned, a big game coming up Saturday at Northwest Nazarene. So he brought it in nearly entirely different lineup. Your thoughts on how good that group played in the second half?
They played outstanding. Our bench was super deep, so I just knew we were going to be able to go in there and get more goals and defend. I never have any doubt in the second group going on.
Well, I saved this till now. I should have mentioned earlier, this win clinched the GNAC regular season championship for your team. The first for the Falcons since 2011. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited. I don't know. I think we're all really excited, but I think we know we have bigger things to come. So we're just trying to stay neutral and kind of absorb it and enjoy it, but also keep our minds forward.
Well, this was the last regular season home game. You got to have fans this year. What was that like playing Interbay Stadium?
The fans are awesome. I know on Thursdays and Saturdays, especially in the winter, it's hard for fans to want to come out, but I feel our parents and SPU folks always make an effort to come out, and it's super awesome having people there making noise and everything.
Right now your team's the #1 seed in the region. If you maintain that or the 2nd position, you will get to come back here to Interbay and host NCAA tournament games. How important would that be for your team?
That'd be so important. I mean, we haven't lost at home this year, and I think the results kind of speak for themselves. We performed really well at Interbay, and it just feels right when we're here, so I'd be excited to come back.
Sophie, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on a great game individually and for the team.
Thank you.